Hey there, Virgo. Chronic Joy Tarot here with your monthly guidance for the month of May 2017. I hope you had a good April. I know, my month was quite enlightening, quite productive, and some changes happened and positive things that I was able to sort of, manifest and go with that came about. So I'm hoping that energy continues in May, that we just keep growing and expanding and finding ways to, capitalize on the good energy that spring brings. Okay, just like last month, I'm pulling one oracle card as sort of a overall theme for your reading this month, sort of a guidance, and then we'll do a more in-depth reading with the tarot spread using the Zen Tarot deck. So the oracle card came from this deck of cards, Doreen Virtue's Saints and Angels. And the Zen deck, this is my go-to reading deck, is the Osho Zen Tarot deck, my favorite deck. This deck resonates so much with me. I love it. Okay, Virgo, so the guidance for this month for you, well, look at that. Optimism. Just when we were saying that spring has sprung and things are looking up and things are fresh again and there's sort of a rebirth going on, this is a perfect time for you to continue that energy, Virgo. Okay, this spread that we're doing from the Zen deck is called the Flying Bird, and it is sort of, there's a point of liftoff here, and then we're going to take flight and move through the energies and come to a point of arrival, sort of. So you're starting out, Virgo. This is the card called Isolation. This is a mind energy card, and I know, Virgo, that you have a very powerful mind, and you rely on that. You rely on your logic and reason, to move through a lot of your circumstances in life. However, this month, we're going to try to use a sense of optimism to sort of melt away. Because what can happen is if you're too much caught up in your thoughts and your own mind and the energies there, you could hold back. You could shut yourself off from others emotionally, mentally, literally, and we want you to avoid that this month. So this may be the start of your month. This may for some of you be what you're feeling is a little cut off, there's too much going on. I can't even connect. I can't even get there. It may be that you're not starting out the month with this energy, but that it's an energy to stay cautious of and avoid. So wherever your starting point is, this energy is sort of a central theme to it. So careful of holding too much in, and trust with a sense of optimism that you can move through this month with a nice, happy pace. The card in this position is called the Fear of Flying. If this is the point of liftoff, this is the one card that could stop you from taking off. This is an internal energy. This is the feminine side. This whole left side is your feminine, receptive, internal energy. This is the masculine, external, action sort of oriented energy. The one thing that could keep you or hold you back from being able to be more open with others is this card, Silence. And it's also highlighting that third eye, their sense of intuition. So let's put it this way, if you stay in touch with your sense of intuition, if you set aside more quiet moments for you, you can avoid this sense of being cut off. It sounds like the opposite, like a conflict of interest. If you pull away and pull in and be silent, you'll connect better with others, which sounds opposite, but it's the truth. You need to rejuvenate what's inside of you. You need to touch base with your internal self. And if you don't, you will stay disconnected. Okay, does that make sense? And the external sort of outward manifestation and action you can take to maintain this energy of connectedness is the Creator. That is the third chakra, your sense of self-empowerment. For sure, this goes hand in hand with this card. Stay connected to yourself and you will stay connected to others. Okay, that's a real strong message there to start your month out, Virgo. And that will give you a sense of optimism the more you can stay connected to others, not reliant on others and not dependent on others, but open and connected and willing to receive others and willing to have others receive you. That mutual energy that it's exchanged between you and others. Not dependency, not reliance. You rely on yourself to connect in a beautiful, easy way with others. Okay? Inside, deep inside you, you might feel, that goes along with this disconnected, this sort of isolation card, you might feel sometimes like you're an outsider, like you don't, you don't have a ticket to the party or whatever. You're not in with the people that you want to be connected with. It's simply not true. If you look at this card, this little boy wants to go to the beautiful rainbow land beyond the gate. He just can't wait to get there. He wants to be there, and he feels like he's being held there by the gate and the lock and the chain. I can't go to where I want to be. If you look closer, this lock here is not engaged. It's not locked. All he has to do is take the chain off, open the gate, and go. So internally, you might feel like you don't connect or belong, and that would lead to more sense of this isolation, but you do. You belong. You have a lot to offer others. You can bring your sense of optimism into the picture this month and really enhance your relationships and connections if you choose to. Okay? Oh, look at this. So all the internal has to do with your sense of, being in touch with yourself and these cards and you are okay. You have a place at the table. Look at this card. So if you don't master this sense of, connectedness to yourself, your mind will take over. And look at this person. Oh my goodness. This figure is even the little chimneys in his brain are just getting ready to torch and set off. This is telling you to, like I said, not too much going on. These are both mind cards. So don't let your mind chatter take over this month. Let your sense of well-being take over. Your sense of connectedness to yourself, to others, to the divine, whatever, your sense of connectedness and openness and receptivity. Let that take over. You will have points in your month. You will have points along the way where you just want to get into that mind space and judge things and decide things, but let those moments pass and trust. Okay? This card here is the compromise card. Internally, you might feel like you don't want to budge. You don't want to, let's say, I don't know if it's a stubbornness, but maybe you're afraid to, not afraid, I'm going to try to find the right word here. Maybe you feel reluctant to, ease some moments of discord with others by compromising. Maybe you feel reluctant to do that. That will lead to more isolation. Remember, connectedness to yourself is the key to staying connected to others. And if you have to make a couple concessions along the way, it's okay. It's okay. That's part of what life is, give and take. And the overall sort of insight to the entire reading is this card called the Burden. So, and it's another mind card. So Virgo, you got a lot of action going on in your mind this month, or a lot of potential, maybe a pull. Do I follow my heart? Do I follow my head? Trust me, follow your heart this month, no matter what. There are months when using your intellect and your reason and your logic can get you farther. There are spaces of time when that works. But right now, your sense of optimism and trust in your guides and angels and in your higher power is going to guide you. And that comes from connecting to your inner self, to your core, and knowing that, you can do it. You can do this. These moments, these mind moments, and this sense of, my logic will guide me, and I get that, and that those will come. Let them play for a little bit, but then let them go, because deep inside your core, you know what your guidance is. And stay connected to others, stay positive. Try not to let the mind chatter take over and bring you down. Okay? It may be a little bit of a challenge, but I have a feeling that, if you pay attention a little more in those moments, I don't think it will be as challenging as you think it might. I think you can master bypassing, this mind heavy energy. Okay, Virgo, I hope you enjoyed this reading this month, and I know you'll have a successful May. I've been enjoying doing these readings. I've just sort of recently created my channel here, so I'm glad you found me. Subscribe, share, get it going, and if you subscribe, you'll get automatic updates. I do weekly readings as well for a general guidance. And if you look up here in this corner, like right about now, you can click through to a link to my website and get information on how to get some of your specific answers, some of your specific questions answered. I can send you a private video just like this, or we could do an interactive Skype reading. All the information and the pricing is on my website. Until then, enjoy your May, and Virgo, I will talk to you in June. Thank you. Bye.